This game is the strangest management game I've touched in ages. Bright, bouncy and family-friendly at a glance, then weirdly swearing into a mean, crazy adult trailer park noir that's equal partially Tycoon sim and grim, shady adventure. In this video I will show you what Trailer Park Tycoon Raccoon Ranch is, why it's so bizarre, and what it is about, as I always do in my videos. You play Cooper, an affable, anthropomorphic raccoon who inherits Grandma's roadside business after she is hospitalized. The loop starts innocently. Reclaim strip of junkyard, place planters, plant apples, juice the apples, sell the juice or the apples. Then the mask slips. Juice becomes cider, cider becomes moonshine, grapes become wine, tobacco turns into cigarettes and cigars. And before long, your pastel farmstead is a contraband factory with a gift shop. You buy receipt blueprints to place new machines, change product into higher margin goods, and how the results in a shack that you can staff so you are not stuck behind the counter all day. On paper, it's a cozy growth curve, in practice the balanced drugs. Not all of them, but some of the early upgrades are wildly expensive, some stations feel underpowered until you pour money into them, and there is no time acceleration, so global price events that tank or spike demand can take in-game weeks to resolve while you jog in circles. Worse, the moment you purchase a receipt, it auto-adds to your storefront catalog. So customers start demanding items you can't yet make. Miss the order, take a reputation hit, draw fewer buyers. You can toggle items off, but it's a fuzzy buzzword, and the economy buy low, sell high moments are dulled by the game's slow day-night cadence. Also believe me, the most annoying thing for me was water. Water is the most important resource here, and thankfully you can upgrade water collection cheap and fast, but after hours I can say it becomes a must-do chore later, where most of basic things require water, and you just stays there and pump it for minutes without other solution to automate it, exposing lack of planning and limits in the Tycoon side of the game. There are side hustles, one-armed bandit, a little skate shooting minigame for pocket cash, but they are garnish, not relief. What keeps pulling you forward isn't the factory, it's the neighborhood, and that's where the tonal whiplash lives. The park's residents are anthropomorphic animals like Cooper, with human problems dialed to trashy cable drama. Things go south fast. A rebellious hyena teen named Roxy pushes against a checked-out alcoholic mother who seems touched by something else. A rat actually named Karen opens with a demand for seed because she wants kids. Her sister, as a pathological alcoholic, doesn't even remember how many kids she has. A strange, shifty penguin hangs around the playground a little too eagerly and leaps at a childcare job for all the wrong reasons. These neighbors are crazy, bizarre and just weird compared to others of the game. Almost everyone is rude to Cooper, uses him, or both. Even the receipt vendor treats you with open contempt before selling you the thing you need. Quests spiral into smuggling, creative insurance claims, signing some demonic pacts, errands that grease illegal side businesses, and moral choices with teeth. In one thread, a medical favor snowballs into a bleak branch where an NPC slides from mild meds to needles and hard stuff. You can clearly feel that something is off here, and that's not all, because as it appears later, out in the woods, there's an ominous obelisk that accepts sacrifices of goods in exchange for rare items, as if this county fair had a blood cult behind the funnel cake stand. It's all deliberately provocative, sometimes darkly funny, sometimes just mean, and it collides head-on with the game's candy-colored big-eyed art with jumpy and bright music. The result is memorable, but also incoherent. A Saturday morning palette wrapped around a late-night script. There are no slurs, mostly, but there are moments where NPCs are hostile toward you, but in the same time they can't, because they are programmed to be someone who sells to you goods. Like you threaten somebody to erase him from existence in light words, but in the same time you are happy to sell them seeds or other materials. I don't understand. Under the hood, it mostly runs fine. I hit the occasional snack, getting blocked on geometry, but there is a merciful I'm stuck menu option that teleports you back to your trailer with a rolling back time. The global events that notch prices up or down give the economy a pulse, and the storefront system, staffing, floor space, toggling catalog items are conceptually sound. The issue is pacing and friction. When prices crater on a production line, you can lock it sale and wait for a rebound. But wait really does mean wait. Without a fast forward, a 7-day slump feels like 7 real-time slumps. When stock balloons across a dozen products, the micromanagement of on and off switches becomes an unpaid part-time job. And when the game invites you to role-play as Scrappy Tycoon, the story yanks you back into errands that are less optimized flow and more enable someone's latest bad idea. If all you want is a quirky builder where you plant trees, process harvests, and flip goods for profits, there is a laid-back sandbox here once you unlock a clerk and automate the counter. If you are after a tuned strategic tycoon with crisp balance, meaningful macro choices, and snappy cadence, this isn't it. Trailer Park Tycoon Raccoon Ranch looks cute but tells a dark, very adult story. Tycoon Part is slow and a bit unbalanced. The real draft is the bizarre neighborhood drama, which can feel mean and uncomfortable. If you want a tidy management game, skip it. If you are curious about a strange story-heavy sim with edgy humor, it might be worth a look, but feel warned. I can't recommend it as a good tycoon because the game is in the middle between cozy management game with colorful world and on another side where you have grim and heavy stories, complicated stations and dark adventure game with some shady characters. The problem is that neither of those sides are done correctly. The game has many positive reviews, but it can be misleading on the first look about what it really is. Below we have a link to the game. Thanks for your time, and you can leave a like to help me. Or tell me in the comments what do you think about the game. I hope I will see you in the next video. See ya!